Awesome 3F parents, this is Ms. Latoya. I decided to make a video to explain to you a little bit about our Google Classroom that we use in class. The students know all about it. We've been using it for quite some time now. They should know at this point how to log in independently, how to open up the attachments and the assignments and the links, because we've done it several times in class. And so this is just an introduction for you. So they all have their username and password. Some of them may have memorized theirs and they, will know it, but some of them still need to use the paper. They all have these in their binders. They're just a little strip of paper and it has their username and their password. The username is the one that's right next to their name. It usually says an ID and some type of number. They have to put in all of that first. Then this is their password. So after going to googleclassroom.com, they will have to sign in to Google in order to get to our classroom with their unique username and password. And I'll show you exactly what that looks like. Okay, so at this point, all I typed in was googleclassroom.com, and then this came up. So this is the part where the student has to put in their username and their password. So I am going to just click use another account, and I'm going to pretend that I am a student and type in this. So as you can see, I typed in this student's username first. It just says the email, that's their username. The one that says ID, and I'm going, sometimes after you enter your username first, it'll direct you here. It wants you to log in again, which is kind of the annoying part, but it's okay. So I'll just click use another account because I'm not being this student or I'm not being Ms. Latoya right now. I'm gonna use another account and I have to enter it again. Okay, fast forward, did that part. I'm gonna click next. Now I have to enter their password, which is the last section on their little slip. Fast forward, I did that, and I'm going to click sign in. Verify it's me. Of course it's me. Now, this is going to come up for them. This is our class, 3F, right here. So you click on the actual numbers, and then you'll see this. Now, all of these little links are just things that we've worked on in class or I've put on for them to work on at home. And you can kind of click around just to play with them if you'd like. But I'll show you a couple of things specifically. Now, right here, the Force and Motion study set, the properties of multiplication study set, things that we have worked on in class and they can also work on to study at home. So I'll click that link so you can see what that looks like. Now when it opens up, I have to click on the words here. And here we are at the study set. Now, the study set basically means that they can use any of these little games here, these little links, to study. And it makes it fun for them. For example, I'll show you the match one. Start the game. So I have to match the definitions with the pictures, with the words. So I'm going to find which one is the commutative property. Oh, I know this one is the identity property. Match it with that one. Green, I got it right. So that's how they do it. And if they get red, I'll just put this on anyone. Red, nope, that's wrong. So that's that. I'm going to go back, so I'm going to close this out. And I'm going to go back to our links here. One more thing I'm going to show you is here we have math games. And they have not done this in class yet. I specifically just saved this to work on for homework. But this is just the properties practice for math games. So we will click there. And it wants me to log in again. So I'm going to click login with Google because that is what this username and password that we made for the kids, that is the Google password. So I'm going to click login with Google. Oh, perfect. So I'm already there. I can just click it since I'm already logged into Google Classroom. I don't have to log in again. And yes, I will allow. Sorry, it's a lot of clicking, I know. Here we go. It says work on property practice. It ends in 7 days. I want to work on property practice, or I can view assignments. Let's click view assignments. Oh, it's thinking. So these are the assignments that Miss Latoya put on there for us, and that's the due date, and we have 17 days to work on it. So I'm gonna click there. And then here are the assignments for that lesson. Here, which property of multiplication is shown? And all the kid would have to do is click it, and I'll let them know if they got it right or wrong. And if they got it wrong, it'll keep practicing that same skill until they get it right. Just a little extra practice at. So that's pretty much all to it. We'll allow this to be the student platform where they are completely responsible and accountable for all of the assignments, logging on and logging off, and allow them to, do it independently. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to write me on Dojo. All right, bye. Thanks for listening.